David Halverson with your Peach Blossom News. Let's go to our roving reporter, Patty. Patty.
Good morning, everyone. Great to see you. Hey, there's some big scoop in the neighborhood, David.
Big scoop?
Big
What's that?
scoop. Phil Kleinheinz is turning 60 years old.
Well, Patty, I think you might have your information correct. I'm sure he's at least 70.
Yes, it is correct. It's 60.
No, there's no possible way. I've always assumed that he's a cougar because Kathy looks so much younger.
Now, Dave, you know, I kind of wondered myself. So I did a little more investigative reporting, and I got my hands on Phil's birth certificate, and he is, in fact, 60 years old.
Did they do that with the stone and the chisel, that birth certificate?
Oh, you're funny. You're funny. No, well, that was yours, honey.
Well, I'm hoping that now that Phil has gotten a little older, a little wiser, he won't set the bocce ball tournament up where I have no chance. He always puts me in the toughest bracket. I got to play him or Kathy, and this is really becoming a problem.
Bocce isn't until May. Okay, we're not
no, well, I'm sure if we're having, isn't there a party?
Yes, there's a party, but
when
no
you
bocce
have a
ball.
party for Phil, there's always bocce ball, and every time we play bocce ball, they set me up where I have no chance to win. And I'm sick and tired of this. This has been like 6 years in a row, and I've lost every time because Phil always sets the bracket up.
No, there's a party. There's a party.
So we're playing bocce ball. That's all they ever do is we play bocce ball every time. And I don't want to be set up where I have no chance to win ever again.
You know, Phil, maybe we could just get David on a team of one, and then, you know, if he loses,
no, I always have good partners, but he puts me against Kathy. So this bocce thing has got to improve. Older, what?
There's no bocce ball.
All right, maybe we should just sing happy birthday.
Party. Well, wait, I want to talk about where the party is.
Where is the party?
Well, they're going to have a little party at El Ranchito.
They have bocce at El Ranchito?
No bocce ball. Get the message. Little party at El Ranchito, but we have to go later because, big surprise, Dave's in a golf tournament that day.
I'm going to go. Oh, that's right, I am. Yeah. Well, we'll be there. Have a margarita ready.
Well, no, I think we'll meet at Phil and Kathy's house afterwards is the deal. So, yeah, and no bocce ball when we get there.
All right.
Okay?
Why don't this is getting long. Why don't we say happy birthday?
Okay, all right.
Happy birthday, Phil.
Happy birthday, Phil.
So, Phil, I'm sure you figured out early on when you moved to the neighborhood, it's all about who has the most toys. I bet you don't have one of these. If you're good for Christmas, maybe Sandy will bring you one. Happy birthday, Phil. You're like a day over 65.
Rick, we got an invitation in the mail from Todd and Kristen for Phil's 60th birthday party. It's Friday night. I can't believe he's still working. Isn't there a mandatory retirement age in the fire department?
Well, not really anymore. Besides that, his job isn't really physically demanding. His is more administration and decision making. It's kind of like being a Supreme Court justice. Those guys work till they're 90 years old. So potentially Phil has another 30 years to work. 30 years? Happy birthday, Phil!
Memorable events with Phil. Let's see, Richard, where should we start? Why don't we start with our adventures up at the lake?
4 years running?
4 years running. First year, what happened, Richard? The first year we were up there?
Phil was, I've had memorable things with Phil all up there, but the first time we were up there, Phil come into the dock with his first boat that I've ever known him to have, and got almost to the dock, and I stepped over, and then he put it in reverse for whatever reason. One can only think it was planned. And so I took a big spill, had lots of bruises.
Right.
And
then the second year, it wasn't really Phil's fault, but we went down to the concert, and we're going to say it's Phil's fault because he probably gave Richard too many beers. But do you want to go ahead and finish that one?
Well, it's more bruises for me. We were listening to the concert, and I was sitting on our ice chest, and I started to get up, and I got about halfway up, and I lost my footing a little bit and tripped kind of fell backwards into a redwood or a pine tree up there. And the pine tree bark made some bruises again, and actually blood was running freely. So it's not real good up there for me. We have a lot of fun, but I pay for it.
Right.
So, but we're not done yet because there's the third year.
Then there's the third year, and is that the Bruce Cruise?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that happened with me.
I think it's 4 years.
Well, anyway.
Maybe we forgot one, but
Yeah.
I'm sure I took the brunt end of it.
Yeah. So anyway, the Bruce Cruise. Maybe I won't go into that one. Phil probably doesn't want me to really mention what happened.
Oh yeah, he told his John about it yesterday.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. So go ahead.
Well, we're out there on the boat with the neighbors, the new pontoon boat, and he's kind of showing off, and you know, it's just so proud of his boat and everything. And all of a sudden, he decides to make a sharp right without telling anybody. So I go flying into the corner of the boat, and here Kathy comes and lands right on me. We're just like in shock. And Phil just can't, I mean, he's just stunned, I think. That
And the guy in front of the boat got thrown into the side that holds up the bimini tops, knocked his glasses off. So Phil cleaned out the boat, so to speak, and so we had another drink. It's not like we weren't drinking before that either, but so.
Oh, and then we went out on the maiden voyage. Phil and Kathy asked us to go out the first time they took the pontoon boat. And so Richard was helping him, and
We helped him get the ice chest out.
yeah.
We launched the boat, forgot to take the big ice chest out. So Phil had to go back, walk about 2 or 3 blocks back to get the truck. So he'd come back down, and we were getting the ice chest out. We had it on the ground, and we started to close it, and I told Phil, I said, "You got your fingers out?" And he says, "Yeah." So I bent down to move the ice chest and happened to get my thumb over in the way of the door closing, actually, the tailgate. So I'm on the mends, if you can see that. So that was sometime in what, May?
Yeah, I think it was May.
Well, I don't know, whenever they got their boat.
Yeah.
But the maiden voyage was another memorable occasion.
Yeah.
Plus, we had more to drink after that, so
That's
everything
right.
was all
I
right.
think we opened up a bottle of champagne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we didn't get hurt on that. That was a good thing. That kind of sufficed for medicine
Right.
for my thumb.
So, let's see. Did you have one more thing?
Oh yes, by the way, being we're talking about a 60th birthday party here, the other day at the golf course, we were having lunch. And Phil got out his glasses. He finally remembered his glasses so he could read the menu. And I didn't give him a bad time at that time, but I was going to save it for this. He finally got away from being afraid to wear them in public, I guess. I don't know. But now that he can't see, I understand. But from looking at him in those glasses, he's finally becoming what 60 is. The golden years really are.
That's right.
So Phil, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Phil.
Happy 60th.
Yes.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday
To Papa.
Happy birthday to you.